it do? What it do? It's your boy Train the Trader here. Just want to get another video in real quick. Today I want to talk to you guys about how to find the trend, getting on the same side as the money. And what I mean by the money is the whales, the big money, the bosses, your mutual funds, your boys with millions and billions of dollars that they're flooding into the market on a daily basis. On a daily basis. So if you want to learn how to manage risk, you want to learn how to trade, you want to learn how to invest, first and foremost, when you look at charts, you got to be able to establish what is the trend. Are we going up? Are we bullish? Are we going down? Are we bearish? All right. So let's get into it. Let's hop into the charts. This is very important because as a trader, you want to be on the right side or the same side as the major money. So let's get into it. Right now I'm on Spirit Airlines. This is a daily chart. So first and foremost, this is a daily chart on the 5-year, a 5-year daily chart. So every one of these candles is a day, and this spans over a 5-year period. So something early traders may or may not know is something you'll hear them say in the market is if you want to know where a stock is going, you got to know where it's been. And what that means is looking at previous or past price action or areas where buyers stepped in very heavy, sellers stepped in really heavy. Those are areas of trend changes, price consolidation, breakouts, bad news, all that sort of stuff. So over a period of time, you get a certain amount of days on what they call the tape, which is what we're looking at right here. This is the tape. It will tell a story. And very quickly, you can grasp by looking at this chart that over a 5-year period, this stock has been in a downtrend. And I'll show it to you guys visually so you can see this. Everybody can see that that is pointed in a down direction. So we know the overall trend over a 5-year period for this stock has been bearish. This is not a stock that you want to spend money on and invest your hard-earned money on and expect a return. You want to see things that have been on an uptrend. Things like, let's check out Nvidia. See this? Overall trend pointed up. That's what you want to see. Because that means if we're investing here and buying shares of equity when it's down here at $12, our money is going to grow without us even having to do anything. All we got to do is just buy as much as we can, wait for it to go up, and that's how you reap rewards in the stock market. It is that simple. It really is that simple. Now, where people can get crossed up is looking at charts, even like Spirit, on a shorter term, 30 minutes. Something like this, you may see and think that it's on its way up, not realizing that the overall trend for the past 5 years has been down. We'll find other examples of this. PepsiCo, right here. Take that back to a 5-year. Blow that up. Overall trend has been pretty bullish. But if you were to only see a chart with this amount of time on it, or something shorter term, like a hourly, past couple days, that trend will show it's down. So you could easily be confused by the short term if you're not paying attention to the long term first, which brings you to the very first lesson of understanding charts and price action over periods of time. You always start with the larger time frame first. In order to get the picture for the shorter term, you have to understand the picture of the overall trend over a longer period of time, because that's going to give you more solid information over a longer period of time. Trading prices day in and day out, month in, month out, year in, year out. You can track whether a company is doing well or bad simply by just looking at this chart. No bad company is going to be on a 5-year bull run and be offering bad services, bad products, have bad revenue, not pay good dividends, that sort of stuff. So you can get a story simply by looking at the trend and figuring out, of course, by going to things like Yahoo Finance, Google Finance, Motley Fool, things like that, where you can track financials, and then you can match up financials over a long period of time with what you're seeing on the chart and make sure those two things match. Hope that makes sense to everybody. So, finding the overall trend, get on the side with the money. It's going to help you win if you understand when to buy a good company. You don't buy at places like this. You don't buy at highs like this. Now, although this thing is in an uptrend, if you put your hard-earned money into a stock and you buy it at a top or a peak and you experience an immediate downturn and see red in your account, most of the time that's going to freak people out. And they're going to be wondering why they just bought shares of a stock that is going down and now they are losing money on the money that they put into the market. It could be something as simple as you didn't understand where the stock was in its current trend, what the primary trend is, which is the overall trend over several years. Then you could just be buying at a bad spot. You know, it could be that simple. Now, had you had the patience to wait and then you flip and start buying on these dips, not only are you buying at cheaper prices, but you're seeing these bull runs because the primary trend is bullish. So now instead of seeing red when you immediately invest your money, you might see some green right off the bat. And then every dip, if you have the cash flow, you buy more. And that's how you build your equity over time. Buy the dip, sell the rip. That's really more for short term trading. Long term, we're not selling. We buy on dips of good companies and we hold for as long as we live. And then even beyond, because this stuff can be passed down to your children, siblings, all those sort of things. Find good companies. Learn how to track the overall trend. Find the dips, or what they call the secondary trend, within a primary trend. You buy those dips, watch your money grow. Ladies and gentlemen, your money will work harder for you than you will ever be able to work for money. That is a gem. Put your money to work. buy assets, buy things that accrue value over time so that later on in life you can enjoy the finer things and not be stressed about having to pay bills every month off of your hard earned back and your sweat and your blood and tears when we can use our minds now, invest smartly so that we can have a stress free, joyous life when we get older and give something back. That's the goal. So understand primary trends, major trends, buy the dips, get on the same side as the money. That way your money turns into more money and more money and more money. All right, yeah, y'all. That's all I got for y'all tonight. Holler at y'all next time. Train the Trader. I'm out.